All right, Abe. Looks like you guys have decided to have a protest today, and you're on the steps of Metro Hall. Tell us what the plan is.
Um, well, it's not very publicized. You may or may not have seen my post on Facebook. We were originally planning on 3, but it looks like we're going to get pushed back to about 3:30. Um, but bring your bodies, bring your signs, bring your voices. We're going to get loud. We're going to make some noise. We're going to push back, and we're going to let them know that this is not okay. Everybody get out here. We are at Metro Hall. Like I said, it's looking like about 3:30 before we're going to be able to get started, but we're going to be here. So if you can't get here at 3:30, get here when you can.
And there's an environmental protest going on over at Jefferson Square, aka Injustice Square, aka Breeway. So that group is doing something different, although they are friendly. They've invited them to join. You know, they're going to do the Squalus Puppeteers are there. They're going to be doing some walking and parading around. So there's another separate event happening over at Breeway, but this is going on right here at Metro Hall. You can see the signs they've put up on the steps. They're set up right here, ready to accommodate anybody who wants to come down and make their voices heard. That the abolition of Roe versus Wade is not something that's good for the country. And of course, these folks are heavily associated with Breonna Taylor protests of 2020, and they know that the lack of abortion rights primarily affects women of color, black and brown. And that's one of the major things that was pushed last night in the conversation during the protest that occurred that was enormous, where thousands of people were filling this area. That it's critically important to realize that the same constructs that created Breonna Taylor's murder and the constant assault on black people in so many different ways in society, directly attributable to what goes on with white supremacy and racism. And you just have to understand it. You know, Hannah Drake just did an amazing live where she talked about the fact that white women are primarily responsible for electing Donald Trump and actually voting for him a second time. And, you know, people get offended and say, I didn't do that, blah, blah, blah. It's not me. You know, it's our responsibility to own the things that we have done and the constructs that we have created, and to be able to say, I own that, and I'm going to do my part to talk to other white people, especially white women, about changing the way they think, because you can't be pro-life and you can't be, pro-civil rights at the same time, because abortion rights being taken away are the first. You know, trans rights, LGBTQ rights, you know, they're giving us all kinds of, reassurances about the gun laws that they're creating, but, then they're taking away the right to women's safe, legal abortion. And abortion's not stopping in Kentucky. Just safe, legal abortions are stopping. And of course, because we're a trigger state, the law went into effect immediately. All abortions will cease because the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. So that's where we're getting into trouble, guys. And that's why voices are being heard and people are arriving at Metro Hall. And hopefully, within the next half hour or so, they'll have a good sized crowd here where you can make some noise and join in the protest. And please feel free to come on down and be a part of it.